Hey y'all, and welcome back to another monthly installment of the market update. My name is Brock.Bremmer and I am your San Antonio realtor. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for your time today. I very much appreciate you stopping by to watch this video today. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime that I post a video in the future, and you'll be among the first to know when I post some new videos for you. Today we're going to be covering the monthly stats for San Antonio and the surrounding area. This is all about the real estate market, and it covers all of the information and all the homes sold in March of 2022, so the previous month. I'm also going to be sharing my thoughts and opinions on the San Antonio market of where we currently are and where I think we're going to be going, in the upcoming months. So you'll want to hear that as well, but let's get into it. Alrighty, y'all, so let's kind of dive on into what's happening currently. So real estate world has a seasonal aspect to it where during the winter months with the holidays and the colder season, kids being in school, all of that fun stuff, there's less people moving, so less homes are being sold and bought during that time. And that's exactly what we saw during the past several months. Now, with it getting warmer outside and things heating back up both on the summer season upon us as well as the real estate market, I do foresee a lot more sales activity to be coming up in the future. A lot more people trying to purchase a home and as well as sell their homes in the upcoming months. Now, this is just kind of along with the natural seasonality of the real estate market, so I don't expect that to change. I do think that we're going to have a lot more buyers and sellers enter the market this year than we had last year, partly to take part of lower interest rates, while they're still kind of low, and also to take part of trying to get a home and lock in that price now before they continue to rise. So on the interest rate talk, the Federal Reserve recently announced that they were raising interest rates. So they did that once, and I know that they have future plans on raising interest rates. So from the lenders I've spoken to recently, they are currently seeing interest rates in the 4.5% to 5.25%. Of course, an interest rate can vary from day to day, and your exact interest rate will depend on your credit score as well as your financial history and background. So please consult a lender to kind of see what the interest rate is. But that's kind of what we're seeing on average right now, is that 4.5% to 5.25%. But again, it can vary depending on the person and the day. So with that is, those interest rates at 4.5% and 5 up to 5.25%. They are much higher than what we were seeing last year, where they were in the the mid 2s to mid 3s on average. So we are raising up, and with the future hikes planned, I do expect those interest rates to keep going up, but we will just have to see what happens with the Federal Reserve and interest rates as time comes. Those are just my opinions on it, right? So what's happening in San Antonio and the surrounding areas? Well, last month in March of 2022, we actually had 3,782 new listings come to market, which is great. That was up just over 350 or so listings from the previous month of February. So we did see more homeowners decide to put their homes on the market for sale, which is incredible. Now with this, we did see an increase in our pending sales by about 200 sales, and we saw just over 3,400 pending sales last month. So that is good to see that more listings are coming to market and more homes are going under contract to be sold to a new homeowner. Now with this, our total sales for the month of March was 3,522 homes, which is about 840 or so more than February. So again, February is part of that winter time just a little bit, so it's a little bit slower. So we are seeing that increase of home sales for San Antonio, and I do think that as the months continue to roll on into the summer, we will see that number climb up a little bit more as well. Now, this home sales is actually a 1% increase year over year. So last year we had an incredible time in March selling homes, but we did have an increase this month as well for this year. So we're continuing to see that trend of more sales happening, which is great. Now, what does What does this mean for the price? Well, an average price of a home that was sold last month in March of 2022 was actually $374,168. So that represents a 19% increase year over year. And that number 19 is what I've been seeing, every month that these numbers are released. Of course, I've seen it dip down a little bit lower to like 16%, 17%. But on average, we've been seeing about a 19% increase in the average price point of a home that's being sold year over year, every month that these numbers are coming out. So it's great to see. If you're the homeowner, you've probably got some great equity sitting in your home. Also, the median price point of a home that's being sold, that continues to rise. This month in March of 2022, it rose 22% from last year. So that's a slightly larger increase on the median price there, but the median price last month was $326,500. So we're seeing that median price point creep up, and that's something that we've been seeing over the last several months as well. So with this, I don't expect there to be any sort of housing bubble or anything like that people are, claiming that there's going to be happening. Maybe prices will stabilize once interest rates continue to rise, but I don't foresee house prices going down. Of course, you probably hear that from a ton of other agents and other realtors out there in the market, but what the statistics have shown is that we've been seeing a steady increase of about 15 to 20% in the prices year over year. So I expect that trend to continue to go up. Maybe that percentage will come down and maybe it's only a 10% increase. But again, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball, so I have no idea what the home prices are going to do, and only time will tell what is going to actually happen with the market. So if you're looking to purchase, while the interest rates are still kind of low and home prices are also still kind of low, now could be an excellent time to be taking advantage of those rates while they're still sort of low, as well as the home prices, and lock those in, sooner rather than later. Now, another number I like to present to you guys is the month's worth of inventory. So this month we actually saw an increase in our inventory, which is actually quite incredible. The inventory rose to 1.2 months worth of inventory. So what does this mean? Well, if no more homes came to market today and we continued to sell the homes at the current pace that we're selling, it would take about 1.2 months to get through every home that is currently on the market to get them all sold, with, of course, no more homes coming to market. This number of 1.2 is still incredibly low from a normal market where we see anywhere between 5 and 6 months worth of inventory. During 2020, when everything was shut down, we did see it drop down drastically to about 0.6 and 0.7 months of inventory. So those were critical levels, but we're starting to see that number increase. And I expect that number to kind of stay about the same in the upcoming months, as well as, especially as more buyers and sellers enter the market. So how fast are these homes selling? Well, this month in March, we saw an average of 34 days on market, which is 11 days less than this time last year. So we're still selling the homes pretty quickly. They're going under contract pretty soon after they get on the market, and they're sitting for, on average, 34 days. Now, this number did drop just a little bit from the previous month of February. February had 38 days on market, so we saw a 4-day decrease in this number of days on market. Again, I would attribute that to the seasonality of the marketplace. And as the summer months continue, I would expect that number to come down just a little bit. But of course, we'll see what the market has to offer. Well, y'all, that's all I have for you now on the market stats for San Antonio and the surrounding areas. If you have any questions at all, please, drop a comment below or send me an email. I have my contact information below. I'd love to answer any and all questions that you may have. If you are currently living in San Antonio and you have a home and you would like to know kind of what's going on with your house, please reach out as well. I can give you a free market analysis of your home and your neighborhood, just to let you know what's going on and what could the potential be if you were to sell your home. Of course, there's no pressure at all to do anything. I just want to help you understand what's going on for your house in your area. Also, if you're looking to move to San Antonio or within San Antonio, I would love to be of service to you and help guide you through either or both of those processes. They can be very stressful, but I am here to make it as simple and as smooth as possible for you. So please reach out. I'd love to help you out on that as well. But that is all I have for today. So if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give me one of those thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're there. Thanks again for checking out this video today, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.